Coach Carter, thank you for joining us today. Let's talk about your early days with the Richmond team. What was going through your head when you first took over?
When I walked into that gym for the first time, I saw raw talent, unfocused, undisciplined, but talented.
Oh, they were talented.
Of course, they were talented, ready for the NBA, in my opinion. But I wasn't just looking at athletes, I was looking at young men who'd been written off by the system.
Written off by the system.
Absolutely. I knew right then this job wasn't about winning games, it was about changing lives. That's why I gave them contracts.
Contracts? What did those contracts entail?
You know, basic stuff. I asked for GPA minimums, respectful behavior, punctuality. Basketball was always secondary.
You weren't afraid to set tough standards. Did you get pushback?
Oh, plenty. Parents, faculty, even some of the boys themselves thought I was being too strict, but structure breeds success.
Care to elaborate?
Sure, I wasn't there to be their friend. I was there to be the adult they needed. And once we started winning, suddenly everyone thought I was a genius. But it was never about the scoreboard.
The team went undefeated for a stretch. Things looked great. Did you feel like you'd gotten through to them?
At first, yes. But success has a way of making people comfortable. Grades started slipping. I saw some of the boys drifting back into old habits.
Wow, at the first signs of success.
Absolutely. And I had a choice: let it slide and keep chasing wins, or stand by what I believed in. That's when I made the hardest call of my life.
Coach Carter, the decision to lock the gym and cancel games shocked a lot of people. Why did you take such a drastic step?
Because winning on the court means nothing if you're losing in life. I walked into practice and looked into the eyes of young men failing classes. They were applauded for slam dunks, but not held accountable for their future. So I shut it down. I locked the gym, canceled games, and made it clear: no books, no ball.
The backlash was intense. Angry parents, media criticism, the school board threatening your job. Were you ever tempted to back down?
Of course, I'm human. I question myself every night, but then I'd remember why I started to give these kids a shot at something bigger than basketball. A few weeks of noise and protest doesn't outweigh a lifetime of regret, and deep down I think they knew I was fighting for them even when they didn't like it.
There's a powerful moment when the team chooses to keep studying even after the lockout is lifted. What did that mean to you?
That was everything. That was the win I've been working for. Not the state championship, that moment. When they stood up and said, "We understand now." They weren't just boys on a team anymore. They were young men with values, discipline, and pride. That moment told me I hadn't failed them.
Looking back now, would you change anything? Coach,
No, not a thing. I didn't coach a season. I coached lives. Some of those boys went on to college. Some are fathers now, mentors, leaders in their communities. That gym might have been locked, but their futures, we unlocked something bigger. That's what this was always about.
Coach Carter, thank you for standing firm, for fighting the hard fight, and for reminding us all that integrity matters.
Thank you. And remember, it's not about the game, it's about the legacy.